Hola y bienvenidos. Yo soy Señora Nelson y estoy aquí para ayudarles in your mastery of the Spanish language. So, hit like and subscribe, please. I don't know why, but it helps. Entonces, ayúdame por favor. And today, I want to talk about the power of connotation. Now, this is a really important concept when you are learning another language. Why? Because even though the denotation, the definition of a word, might be accurate, you are using the word accurately with the correct definition, there is an emotional connotation. There's an emotional feeling. When someone hears that word, a native speaker hears the word you're using, it could be positive or negative. Almost every word, some words are neutral, but almost every word carries some emotional weight. That's a connotation. We just feel it. Even though the denotation, the definition means XYZ, there's an emotional feeling when we hear something. I'm going to give you an example in English and in Spanish. In English, if I say someone's, oh, they're more heavy set. Okay, they're a little bigger. That's fine. That's the way they are. Así. But if I say someone's fat, that is not okay. That's not a statement about who they are. It's an offensive word towards them. Yes? If they're heavy set, and fat, those probably the denotation is the exact same. But if you're a native English speaker, you're like, ooh, there's a big difference, right? The definition's the same, they're synonyms probably. However, the emotional impact on your little corazoncito when you hear those two words, oof, lleva peso, right? There's a lot of weight that one of those words carries that the other doesn't really. Same thing, however, opposite in Spanish. Keep in mind, in a lot of Latin American countries, you prefer to be more curvy. You don't want to be very skinny. You prefer to be more curvy. So there's two words. There's delgado, which means someone is thin. Maybe translated as thin, right? Delgado. They're more thin. And then you have flaco, which is skinny. But flaco's like, ooh, they're very skinny. In some countries, not every country, but in a lot of countries, flaco is like, ooh, flaquito. But delgado is like, oh, delgado. That's the way they're made, right? That's the way that they are. But flaco is like too skinny almost. I am telling you this because I have mistaken those two words. Because in my brain, I'm like, okay, delgado, flaco, they're the exact same thing. They're synonymous. They're essentially the same definition. However, because in English, if you say thin or skinny, they're thin, they're skinny. There's not really an emotional peso, right? No lleva peso. However, in Spanish it does. So, ten cuidado with the connotation of words. Even if they're synonymous, one word might be a little more easily heard than another word. In the comments below, I want to tell you to tell me other words in Spanish que llevan peso. Even though they're synonymous, they have a stronger connotation. Let me know what you've come across. I'll see you guys next week.